Happy Tuesday, it's Mrs. Hofer, and today you're going to need your Play-Doh again, and maybe if you have some beans at home, and you only need 10 beans, not that many. And then if you want to do your own experiment, you'll need your own containers and rice, or you can just follow along with me. You'll also need your math pages for lesson 15, okay? So make sure you have all those things nearby, and we're going to start with a little warm-up with numbers. No, there it is. I'm going to show you some dots, and I want you to try to subitize. Do you remember what subitize means? Subitize means that you can see how many are in the set without counting. So you want to try to figure out how many there are without going 1, 2, 3, okay? So I'm going to show you a set of dots, and then we're going to talk about how we know how many, okay? So ready, set, look at the dots. Try not to count, just try to look at them. Okay, how many dots did you see? Okay, I hope you said 6. If you want to write it down on a dry erase board or a piece of paper, you can. But let's look at this again. So sometimes when we see a set of objects, we try to put those objects into groups to help us count. So when I look at this set of objects, I see a group of 3, and then I see 3 more. And I know that 3 and 3 is 6. Did anyone see it differently than that? Maybe you saw 1, and maybe you saw 5 down here. And 1 and 5 make 6. Okay, so you try to find the hidden numbers in there to help you subitize the bigger numbers. So we're going to try another one. I'm going to put another set of dots in here, and I want you to try to subitize this number. Ready, set, go. Okay, and what did you see? That's right, it was the number 6 again. Now this one is there's 2 ways when I see it. What do you see? I see 4 and 2, and I know that 4 and 2 make 6. Okay, but I also see it this way too. I see 3 and 3. And I know that 3 and 3 makes 6, so that's 6. Okay, the more you do, the better you get at this. So let's try another one, okay? I wonder how many dots we're going to see this time. Are you ready? Okay, ready, set, subitize. Okay, and how many dots were there? That's right, there were 6 again. And this one, I really only see it this way. Maybe you see it differently, but I see 4 and 2. And 4 and 2 is the same as 6. Okay? But maybe you saw it different. Maybe you saw it and counted it differently. Okay? All right, I have one left. I don't know if I can get this paper in here. I didn't fold it. Okay, let's do this one. I think you're going to think this one is super easy. How many dots are you ready to subitize? Ready, set, subitize. Okay, how many were there? That's right, there were 6 again. Couldn't fool you, could I? Right, we have this one. I see this one. Boy, where do you see a group of dots that looks like that? That's right, you see it on dice. So I don't even need to count it when I see that, because I know that that's 5, because I've played with dice lots of times. And I know that if it looks like that, there's going to be 5 dots. And then I have just 1 more. So 5, 1 more makes 6. Good job. We're going to be doing some more subitizing tomorrow. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Okay. Now we're going to talk about capacity. Today's the last day we're going to talk about capacity, but we're going to use our Play-Doh. And today, the application problem says to make a container that will hold 10 beans. So I have to make a container that will hold 10 of these. So I'm not really sure. I might make it and it might not hold 10, but I'm going to try. You can make one. If you don't have beans, maybe you can find 10 small Legos or 10 small Fruit Loops or Cheerios to see if it could hold. So here's my container. Whoops. There it is. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get 10 in there. Are you ready? You can help me count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I could have got a few more in there, but let me take a look at that. There's my container, and I have 10 beans in there. I could have made my container a little smaller, couldn't have I? Yeah, but that was fun. So see if you can make a container that can hold 10 beans or 10 of something else, okay? So today we're going to fill our containers that I had out the other day. We're going to do some of those, and we're going to record what we find out on this paper. So if you are going to follow along with me, get this paper so that you can fill it in as we go along, and I will be right back. Okay, we're all set to go. So I have some containers. This is going to be my scoop that I use. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers that I'm going to try to figure out and compare it with the number of scoops. So I'm going to use my tray so that if I spill, I don't make a mess. And I'm going to use the rice, and I'm going to count, and you count with me, how many scoops it takes to fill this cup, okay? So we're going to fill it up, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, I don't know if I can get one more or not. Let's see, and 5. I think I can get that in there. Okay, so that holds 5 scoops, okay? So on your paper, right here, you're going to draw the cup, and then we're going to say it is the same as 5 scoops, or you can do your own at home, okay? So now we know that this container holds 5 scoops. You know what? I probably need a little sticky note or something to put the number 5 on there. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm going to write the number 5 on my sticky note and put it on the container. That way we don't forget. So this one held 5 scoops. I'm going to put that over here, and we're going to try the square container. Do you think the square container is going to hold more or less, or rectangle container, more or less than 5? I think we did this one yesterday. You might know. So let's see. We're going to count. Help me count. 1, 2, 3. Can we get one more in there? I don't know. That might be it. And 4. Okay. So that container held 4 scoops. So on your paper in the second rectangle, you're going to, it's a rectangle. We're going to make a rectangle box. And we're going to write the number 4. Okay, so our rectangle container held 4 scoops. Now this one can be a bit messy if I try to pour it back in there. Okay. Ah! I am making a mess. Okay, now, boy, I got rice everywhere. So let's make a number sticky note for this one. Okay, so was this container more or less than the cup? This one was less, so we're gonna put the cup over there and then this container. Okay. All right, now let's try this one. Do you think that's gonna hold more or less than that container? Do you think it's gonna be 3 scoops, 6 scoops, 5 scoops? Let's see. Okay, so we have 1. Uh-oh, that went all the way halfway up. Maybe this one's only gonna hold 2 scoops. Let's see. 2. And that's probably, I really probably shouldn't fill it anymore, but let's see. Oh, we can maybe squeeze. I think we'll just go with 2 scoops. A little more than 2, but we're gonna just count that one as 2 scoops. So I'm gonna write the number 2 on my sticky note. And on my paper, okay, so this one would go right here. It holds less, it has a smaller capacity than the rectangle container. This one's a measuring cup, so I'm going to draw a measuring cup with a handle and put 2. And you can do the same on your paper. Okay? All right, so our next one is, let's try this one. And then I have this tall one. I think that one might be the most. What do you think? Is it the tallest? If it's the tallest, does it mean it's going to be the most? Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my, look at this. Ooh, I don't know. I can't get all 5 in there. So this one's somewhere between 5 and 4, right? It was like, we would say maybe 4.5. So when I write that, that's a little tricky, but it looks like this. 4.5 looks like this. Okay, so that one was 4.5 scoops. It goes right in between 4 and 5. Okay, so the capacity of this one is more than the rectangle, but less than the cup. So we're going to draw, this time, the number goes first. You know what? We will put, if you can figure out how to write 4.5, just like mine, like it says on this sticky note, and then draw the vase, or the jar, I guess it is. Kind of has a circle bottom, and it has a handle on it, a wire handle. Okay, and we have one last thing, and this is tall. You think it's going to have the most? I'm going to use the funnel because it's really hard to get the rice to go in that little hole. So let's see how many this one has. Can you help me count? 1, 2, 'Let's see if we can get all that rice out of there. This is 2. Wow, look at that. 2 went all the way up there. We're going to need some more, aren't we? 3. Okay, this is number 4. Wow, we're getting close to the top. Okay, that's 4. We're almost filled it. We just got, this one makes 5. Oh no, it went all, we're making a mess, right? Oh my, so that one was not quite 5. It was a little less than 5. I think it's 4.5, just like that one. So our tall vase, I thought it was going to have the most. It's the tallest. Why do you think it didn't have the most? Why did the other one have more? So this one is 4.5. We're going to put that back in there. And I'm going to put a sticky note on it. Okay. I'm confused. Are you confused? Let's see. So it kind of goes like this. Okay. So we have, this one has the least capacity, and this one down here has the most, but it's not the tallest. And why do you think that is? You think about that? Maybe talk to your grown-up at your house about that? So if you look at the container, what's different? This one might be tall, but look at how little the circle part of it is. It's not very big, is it? This one's shorter, but look, the circle part is wider. The opening is wider. And that has something to do with how much the capacity of the container is. So we went from the least to the most. They could hold the most rice. Okay, so I hope you get to play around with that at home. It's really fun to do. So I will see you tomorrow.